A church service, a dramatic deliverance, a woman said to be freed from madness. But what if the miracle was staged? And what if the actress was never paid? This is Crime HQ. Tonight we examine a viral confrontation that has sparked outrage, debate and serious questions about faith, performance and accountability. The video begins in a tense atmosphere. A visibly upset young woman stands near a parked car, confronting a man identified by bystanders as a pastor. She speaks loudly and clearly. Her accusation is simple but explosive. She claims the pastor hired her to act like a mentally unstable woman during a church service. According to her, the plan was to stage a dramatic deliverance. She would pretend to be mad. He would pray. She would act healed. The congregation would witness a miracle. And for her role? She says they agreed on 50,000 naira. According to the woman's account in the video, the pastor allegedly approached her directly. He explained that he wanted to perform a miracle during service. He instructed her to act unstable, to behave as though she was mentally disturbed. She agreed. The payment discussed was 50,000 naira. She says she received 5,000 naira upfront for transportation. The remaining 45,000 naira was to be paid after the performance. She claims she carried out her part of the agreement. She acted out the madness. He prayed. The miracle was performed. The congregation celebrated. But according to her, the balance was never paid. The woman alleges that after the church service, attempts to collect her balance were unsuccessful. She claims she called repeatedly, sent messages, waited. But instead of receiving her 45,000 naira, she says she was blocked. Months passed. And eventually, she decided to confront him publicly. That confrontation is what we now see in the viral video. In the footage, the man seated inside his car appears visibly angry. He interrupts her multiple times. At one point, he threatens to have her arrested. She dares him to do so. Onlookers gather. Some urge him to allow her to speak. Others appear stunned. The pastor does not publicly admit to staging any miracle in the clip. There is no visible signed contract. No recorded agreement. Only her accusation and his denial by reaction. At the time of this report, there is no known official police case filed regarding the matter. This incident, whether fully accurate or not, touches on a controversial subject. Across parts of Africa and globally, there have been documented cases of staged testimonies and fabricated miracles in certain religious settings. In some verified past cases, individuals were paid to pretend to be sick, act possessed, fake disabilities, give scripted testimonies. However, it is important not to generalize. Many religious institutions operate legitimately and ethically. But when allegations like this surface, they fuel public skepticism. Because faith for many is sacred, and deception, if proven, cuts deep. If such an arrangement were proven true, several potential legal questions arise under Nigerian law. Fraud or obtaining by false pretenses, breach of verbal contract, public deception. However, at this time, these remain allegations made by the woman in the video. There has been no court ruling, no formal conviction, no verified legal complaint made public. Under Nigerian law, every accused person is presumed innocent until proven guilty. This story resonates because it strikes at three sensitive areas: faith, money, trust. For believers, miracles are signs of divine intervention. If staged, it becomes not just financial deception but spiritual betrayal. For the woman, if her claims are true, it becomes a story of exploitation and unpaid labor. For the public, it becomes a question: how many miracles are real? And how many are performance? Since the video surfaced, reactions online have been intense. Some users immediately condemned the pastor. Others questioned the woman's motives. Some argued she participated willingly and only spoke up because she wasn't paid. Others believe exposing alleged deception is justified. But social media is not a courtroom. Viral outrage does not replace due process. There is also a deeper psychological dimension. In environments charged with expectation and belief, emotional displays can feel real even if rehearsed. The power of suggestion, the influence of group dynamics, the desire for hope. All of these play a role in how people interpret what they see. If miracles are staged, it damages public trust. If they are genuine, false accusations can damage reputations. Either way, truth matters. A woman demanding her 45,000 naira. A pastor threatening arrest. A miracle now under question. At this point, we have allegations, not verdicts. But the viral confrontation has opened a larger conversation about accountability, faith, and performance. Was this a staged deliverance? Or a dispute taken public? Only evidence, not emotion, can answer that. This is Crime HQ, where we report the facts and leave judgment to the courts.
See, this man meet me, so they can come in church, you want to do miracle. So they can do that side at the grace. I said, okay, me and talk for 50,000 naira, this man say go pay me. I said, okay. No, I first give me 5,000 for transport. Now he's supposed to balance me for 5,000 naira. Since last year they call him block me. This man blocked me. Nigeria, make a